I've been married for more than 2 decades to my husband. In all of the time we have been together, he only held a job for the first 9 years. He was unsuccessful in finding work after that. Because he was unemployed, he was able to take care of his dad and another relative while they were dying. One got sick right after the other passed. I took care of our kid, paid all the bills and all child-related expenses. I've also done the majority of the housework, the entirety of our marriage. I feel like I have 2 kids, not a partner. Once both had passed away, my unemployed husband inherited a decent estate, and now his income is more than I earn working. We are drowning in debt because my salary was not enough to sustain us. Once the estates were settled, he put everything in a different bank and did not include me in any of it. He set up a trust for our one child, and I'm only aware of that because law dictates due to them being a minor. I had to demand a copy of our income taxes, as he didn't want me to have them. That's how I discovered his inheritance income is more than I make. He refuses to help with the bills. He said all of the debt is my fault, and I need to pay it off alone. While unemployed, he contributed nothing for the bills or child-related expenses. Over the last 5 years, our relationship has become untenable. The resentment I feel isn't going to resolve. I picked up a second job for a few years and wasn't able to do the housework. He didn't step up, and now the house looks like a hoarder lives here. I'm trying to catch up while working 50 hours a week. It's slow going. I know he has untreated mental illness and is probably a hoarder. He has no family other than myself and our child. I've contacted a lawyer and am ready to start proceedings. However, I feel this enormous guilt for wanting a divorce. I know it's not rational because he won't get any help. But it's there and I'm having trouble working up the courage to kick him out. I am hoping for an amicable split so he can still participate in holiday stuff with my family and isn't alone. I love him but cannot live like this anymore. Next story. I, 27 female, am vehemently child-free. I am sterilized and have no intention of having or caring for any child. I married my husband, 33 male, last year, and did not know he had any children until 5 days ago. I travel for work for myself, and have amazing pay for very few active working hours. I am a honeymoon planner and own my own business. We have a joint account for bills and our own separate accounts for savings and fun money. My husband sat me down 5 days ago and told me he hadn't been completely honest with me, and revealed he has 2 children that are 10 and 7. He pays regular child support, however, it dips into his fun money, and he wants to be able to have fun like I am. So he said he would fight for 50-50 custody. I was furious he had lied to me and was even more angry when he told me he wanted 50-50. He works 12 to 16-hour shifts as a nurse, and that would mean I would have to take care of the children when I'm not working or working from home. I told him if he fights for custody, I will leave him. We have a prenup, so a divorce will be rather simple. I would get 100% of my business, all of my savings and fun money, and the house, as I inherited it from my grandmother. He called me an asshole and told me I should step up so that he can have more money in his savings and for fun. And because the kids won't be much hassle due to their ages. So am I the a-hole for telling him I will divorce him if he goes through with filing for custody. Update. Thank you all so much for helping me with this situation. I knew his lies were enough of a reason to divorce and I'm proud to announce, soon to be ex. I just didn't know if divorcing him with kids in the mix would make me in a hole, especially because he works so much. He has since vacated my house. I have spoken to my lawyer and am filing for an annulment. I can because he married me in an act of fraud. The AMA protects me as it was a fraudulent marriage. Thank you all once again.